Hey Facebook, this is Tiffany Martinez. Hope you guys are doing fantastic wherever you are in the world. Um, I'm just up here listening to, some of Billy's albums tonight. I'm listening to Lady in Satin on the Victrola. Let me make sure the volume is all the way down so somebody don't complain and report type thing. So anyways, I'm listening to the album, or really, finally opening it, because I buy albums, like, just for, just to see Billy's face, right? Literally just to see her face. Because I have two other copies of Lady in Satin, and that was the original Lady in Satin before they made the purple edition, basically. And so let me pause it right here for a second. Okay, I'm back. I hope you guys can hear me. So anyways, I buy albums, like I said, just to see her face, because I started collecting her albums probably around, I don't want to say February last year, 2021, I believe. Right around the time before the movie came out, or By Topic, whatever it's called, with Andrea Day in it. I just started getting really interested in her life, not the movie, her life, her true story, right? So, and every single song, I just related to it. Every single song. I've never in my entire 46 years, even as a teenager, had to buy a CD or a cassette that had to be of the person that I liked, Because back in the day, we were just so happy that we could burn a CD. We could basically make a bootleg. Because we didn't really want the whole CD unless unless it was that deep, right? So we were just so happy about that. And I don't really like any of it now, but before I got really into Billy, I had my favorite male rapper, which is Ice Cube, because he always brings it, right? And I had my favorite female rapper, old school, which was slash is Missy Elliott. And I always enjoyed TLC. Like, literally, it's just a very small group of people, right? And, but I never really bought everything that they brought out. I just enjoyed their music type thing. But with her, it is such a deep connection. And I'm like, if I would lay out every single album that I purchased in such a short amount of time, I almost own every single album. I'm talking about vinyl that Billie Holiday has ever released. And some of them are the originals, not the ones that they're just, bringing out, re-released. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to put $200 down. This is before my husband passed away. Put $200 down for a record, but because I'm not buying them for resale, I'm buying them for myself. And everything that she was saying, it was such a spiritual connection between myself and my husband. And there's this one song that she has, and I think I've told the story before, that I asked my husband, Henry, to come to the living room to listen to it. And, like, I'm over here crying, like, so much. It's like unspoken words, you know, unspoken words, you know. And next thing you know, he's starting to tear up too, because that's how we were, but I feel like we still are that way. And I guess what I'm trying to say is the only reason why I'm making my grieving process public is for two reasons. One, because I'm not lonely, number one, and number two, just the distance between myself and my mother and my older sister and other family members. I wouldn't want them to think just because I post online that I'm like really super, super, super sad today, or I'm having a really bad day, that they have to worry about me. If you're following me. If you're not following me, then wow. I'm not suicidal. It's just my husband, he just meant literally everything to me. He was my superhero, and I meant everything to him. So it still hurts tremendously. And I know it takes time. I've never lost anyone in my life that meant as much or still means that much to me. And this is a journey that I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to take that next step. How I'm going to take that next step without him. I think maybe if we would have been able to make it to senior citizen, at least 60, 65, 70, then maybe it would have possibly been a little bit easier for me. Maybe. I needed to sit down because today has been a physical painful day. It's been an emotional day too. But I'm working on, you can see down here, I'm working on trying to get my husband's things boxed up. I'm not throwing anything away. I'm not giving anything away. It's just I need his things boxed up so when they come to take out the furniture, I don't want people looking at his things because those things belong to us. They're still us. It's just us. People keep trying to sever Henry and I. Like this one person who prayed for us or prayed for me, and I was just so insulted by that. Even though, I don't know what to do, other than just, say stop. But it's insulting to pray for someone that just lost their spouse, that doesn't want to be prayed for, and you just basically just had a ceremony, right, a ritual right in front of me, saying you fulfilled your wifely duties, so you're no longer married. What? Because why would anyone think that? I'm not a black widow. I'm not going to be receiving a $1 million check. I don't care if I was receiving a $300 check. My husband and I, we were in love, and there's nothing. If it would have been me that went first in this situation, the only thing that would have been different is I think my husband would have just given up. That's what I think, because he wouldn't have fought for what I'm trying to fight for today. That's what I believe. And that's the transparency that I'm giving up right now and that's not, um, I don't know how to say it, but it's just honesty. You know, we just wanted each other, and we were okay with each other. Like we were comfortable in our own skin with each other. We never needed material things to make us happy. We never needed other people to entertain us to make us happy. We just never needed those things. And his urn sits right there. And for the first few months, I had to hug that urn every single day, several times a day. But because of what we both believed in, we know, and I know, that's not Henry. It's just his remains. That's it. But it's not Henry. His soul is free. his soul is free. So, that being said, you know, his soul is here. And in 21 years, it's like I've only not known where my husband was one time, and that's when I was on the East Coast, and he was in Mexico. He was buying CDs, and he was with his best friend, and I couldn't reach him because it was just poor. It was the cell phone reception was that bad, right? So I couldn't reach him. In 21 years, I was I didn't know where he was. He wasn't my husband at the time. We were just internet dating, and so I guess that's the reason why I made the video is because it feels like I'm blind and I can't see him, but I'm trying to show him stuff. But I do believe in my heart, I am going to be able to feel him again, and we're going to laugh about this again, because I wanted to show him you know, the album. Well, he's seen the album cover before, the Lady in Satin one, the purple one. He's seen everything, but I wanted to show him like the sleeve here, this colorful sleeve. I wanted to show him that, and I wanted to show him, the purple, vinyl. I wanted to show him that because I would show him every single, vinyl that came through. Like, oh, it's this, that, and the other. Hey, it came with this, that, and the other. It came with I call them Cracker Jacks, even though that's not what they're called. Like, if you buy a vinyl, sometimes you would get like a little slipper paper inside, which is kind of like a digital code, where when you buy the record, and when you buy it, they'll send you um, a digital code where you could download the record onto your tablet and your cell phone, which is pretty cool, I think. And even though I don't really listen to music on my phone other than when I'm in my car, you know? So, but I was like, that's still pretty cool. And I always look forward to that. I call it a Cracker Jack because when we were kids, we were buying the Cracker Jack popcorn just for that little prize inside. And, anyways, I'm always looking, um, at his picture, like, but then I kind of feel like he's not there. He's sitting to the right, the place he always sits on the sofa, but then I think maybe he's in his chill room. But so it's kind of hard, and that kind of make me tear up because I don't know where he is. Like I said, and I've only not known where he was one time, so it's just very difficult. And I don't want to make bargains like, well, I will give this, that, and the other, just to have them back and things like that. No, you never, 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 ever do that. Your soul only belongs to you, and you can't barter your soul, because you will see that person again, even if you just see them in spirit, like to talk to them. So I would never do that. But it's just very difficult. And I just feel like something big is coming down the pipe, and I don't know what it is. And I just want to make sure I'm prepared for it. And anyways, oh, and I just wanted to mention this one last thing, about the people who are waiting for my downfall. Um, Bitches, you could just keep waiting, because you will die before you see my downfall. And even then, even in my death won't be my downfall, because I will still rise again. Even the loss of my husband, that's not my downfall. Okay? So unfollow me, unfriend me, Find a better hobby because you've been doing it for 46 years, since as long as I've known you. So find something else to do. You're not a true friend. You're not. You enjoy chaos. You love pretending that you're a friend, but you're not a friend. Okay? That's one of many things my husband taught me, okay? He showed that to me, okay? So, that's what I'm going to end with. I didn't want to start with that because I know you like to feed off my pain, but you don't get to do that this time, okay? Because the only pain I have is the physical pain in this video. That's why I sat down. Because, my body's hurting bad today. Or right at this moment. It's hurting very badly. Okay? So I'm going to go over here and put the needle on the record. And keep listening to Billy. Listening and learning. And hearing the message. Ashe.